what is the hair? Because I'm dying to put my hands in it, and I'm not going to.
Okay.
But what is it? Is it a wig? Is it a weave? Is it a?
The hair is hair
And
extensions.
remember, I'll find out.
Oh, I know.
I'm one of those people.
I believe that you would.
I'll find out.
Yes, I know. I totally
I'm not
know.
like the rest of the girls. I got a whole group of tools.
All these other hoes in here are just jealous that they didn't think of this first. I mean, you can see how many of them have like Brazilian weaves and yaki weave, whatever it is that they're wearing, you know? That's not my problem. If they want to spend thousands of dollars on their extensions, then that's fine. You know, if I choose to do it, that's my business. They're just jealous they didn't think of it first. Well, these are hair...
Okay, extensions.
Hair
So they
extensions.
weave them in, and then
Yes.
and they color the roots into the color, and you have it straightened, and then the others woven in.
Exactly.
Okay. Is it human hair?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Are you willing to change that? I mean, just things that you're willing to
This
change.
is
I'll be
pretty.
completely honest. This costs, like, although my management team gets everything for me, this costs like thousands of dollars, and it will last 5 years. So I don't know how willing I'd be to change, like, right at this moment.
The
But
weave will last 5 years?
yes, I know that they just made this investment. I want to make it work for me.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. Tonight we're going to be
Thank you.
eliminating someone, and
Okay.
if we send you home, you'll forgive us, right?
Oh, I love you guys. I would rather stay, though, of course. Okay. All right, you also.
All the best.
Okay, thank you. You also. With the $50,000, I probably would continue to buy more extensions. I love them, as you can see.
I still don't know who's at home in
I'm
there.
still trying to really absorb the whole
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels.
Yeah,
Half the time, I don't even understand what they're saying, so I just sit there and like do the smile and nod, you know?
she's got it all lined up. Both sides of the camera. Don't forget that part.
I'm just like,
And the
no. If
hair
I was
that will
casting anything,
last-
it would be Cousin It in the Addams Family.
Never mind. But
With-
how could you
with
get
the
past
hair.
that part? Well, the hair will last 5 years?
5 years.
In all my
a weave
years,
that goes,
I
a
have
weave that goes in
yet
for 5 years.
to know a
this
hair
is
that-
this is like what, Tough Traveler or To Me luggage?
I don't.
A
I'm
5-year
afraid of
warranty
that.
on the weave.
5 years gives new meaning to the life of a weave.
I'm loving it.
So I don't know why she's here.
Well, I think it's going to be fun to find out on that one.
Yeah.
I'm here to win this competition. You know, just because I have blonde hair and all natural double Ds does not mean I don't have a brain. I am here to win.
Because I'm dying just to see what's underneath that hair.
You'll never see it. 5 years. Gotta wait.
5 years.
You gotta wait. 5 years.
She's like one of those, the locusts. Every 5 years it comes back.
I would like you to have a conversation about New York, and I'd like you can be honest about her. You know, you can say what you feel, but I'd like you to use appropriate language, okay? So, Sapphira, do you like New York?
The way I feel about New York, I think that New York is a great person. I still am trying to find out if she is a man or a woman. However,
Okay, that's a little bit rude, okay?
oh, that's rude.
Okay, it's a little bit... it's a little bit personal, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But that's your opinion, so okay.
Okay, actually, I've met New York, only a couple of times, but she seemed very jolly, very happy.
Okay.
So I
Do you think she's real? Do you think that's her real personality, or...?
To tell the honest to God truth, I don't know.
She's putting it on for the camera, or...?
Well, when I saw her on Melrose, she seemed like she was the same person for Flavor of Love 1 and 2. So I think that maybe it is really your personality. She seems like a great girl.
Okay, you want to ask someone else what they think?
What do you think about New York, Clarissa?
Now, you don't want to do it in that sort of, what do you think? Yeah. You're going to keep it natural, You're not going to turn around and go, what do you think? Yeah. So just, turn around and say, Becky or whoever, Larissa, what do you think about her? Is she terrible? That kind of thing.
Hey, Larissa, what do you think about New York?
Excuse me?
Sapphire, I think that New York, to me, is fake because I met her also at an award show and she gave me her phone number, but on the show, she tried to act like she was running me and she wasn't. When she came up to me, she was just talking to me like a regular person, being nice and sweet, and on the show, that's not how she was portrayed. Brooke, how do you, do you feel that New York is fake or real?
I agree with you, Larissa. New York treated me very, very bad on the show. She treated all of the girls very negatively on the show. I can't think of a time she said anything positive about any one of us. And when I met her at this award show, she gave me a little bit more than her phone number.
I saw.
Right. And
What did she do to you?
she told me basically that she loved me, and she also gave me my phone number, and she grabbed the back of my neck and gave me a kiss.
Inappropriately?
Yes. No. No tongue. She just said, "Pumpkin, I love you," and grabbed me.
So you thought that was inappropriate behavior? Yeah.
Monique, I like my hair. But it's
Let me say this to you. And when I say this to you, I say it because I'm your cheerleader. Tonight you look like a drunk, standing up there. You look beat up and worn out. It appeared that way.
I don't get tipsy. I put like this much alcohol and this much juice.
I know you were up all night trying to get it together, but you gotta keep in mind, every time that camera catches you, they catch you with a drink in your hand.
Yeah, Safari's drinking, but Safari is mixing the alcohol.
You are a beautiful woman. And every time you say hello to the world, let them see your beauty, even when the cameras ain't running. Because when you look good, sister, you feel good. And when you feel good, you don't want in your space. When you notice, when you look your best, you ain't trying to fight nobody. You ain't trying to scream and holler, because I am rocking this, I'm wearing this. But when you look like it's easy for you to treat people like including yourself. I believe Crystal reassures people she's a model because she's not a model. So I believe she makes herself believe that, because everything, like I said, is, my name is Crystal, I'm a model. My name is Crystal, I'm 5'6", I'm a model. My name is Crystal, I have a brother, I'm a model. Because who beat you up so bad that the only thing you have to offer is your Who beat you up so bad that you say every time you look at me, see this, see this, see this? Who did that?
I still think I'm an awesome model. You know, it doesn't change anything, and I don't think that's what Mo wants me to change.
And if you want to just be about make some money being about don't be a broke giver. Sell it if you're gonna do it, and do it swell. Make a bunch of money and live in a penthouse and hold your head high, but don't it. Don't be a $2 for the cameras, because that's what you're turning out to be, Crystal. Every time the camera's on, you want to show you. Why are you doing that? She's trying to convince herself, this is who I am, this is who I am, this is who I am. You can fool everybody, but not you. You want your calendars, you want your brand, sister, I want it for you. I want it for you, but don't let them get it for free. Don't let them taste that for free. You want to do that sexy calendar? Do it. Do it, because you're sexy in your uniform, baby. Let them want to see, well, what's she going to look like in September? You showing them every month of the year. Shatara is something different, because when you talk to her, she stays in this world of Fantasy Island. Like Tattoo and Mr. O'Rourke is not going to jump out here, baby. I promise you, it's not that show. But when she talks, she's very cartoonish. And Shatara, if you don't get present, if you don't get present, sister, and I mean that, if you don't get your ass present and stop playing that cartoon character, because it's old and it's outdated. Come on, sister. You have all these degrees, you've been to all these Ivy League schools. Come on, baby. She is getting hot. I can see it. And it's not off of marijuana. It's something different. Like, it's called a fantasy pill. And she takes this every morning and she goes, fantasy. Let's make this thing real. Let's not make it a joke. Let's not make it when we say, okay, that's a wrap. You've learned nothing, and it became a smoke screen. That's not what I want to be about. I'll walk away from this show. If that's what y'all want this show to be, bring somebody else in here, because that's not what I wanted to be about. That's not what I signed up for. For us to walk around here just looking like we're out of our mind. Oh, is that the camera? Let me just start doing whatever I want to do. Come on, y'all. And to come back here, damn it, I won't let them make mockeries of you. We will not be buffoons. We won't be that. That's why we're back here.
Chatar was definitely thrown in an awkward situation. When she started off, she fell right out of the limousine. All right, Chatar, just go right downstairs.
Why, thank
They're
you.
waiting for you, and I'll be waiting up here.
All right.
And I'll come down when you announce me. Watch
Okay.
your step on the way down now.
Thank you. I am completely dressed to impress as always, and I am perfectly dressed for this occasion. Hello everyone, my name is Chatar. Thank you so much for being here today for what we think is a very exciting announcement.
I think as far as Chatar's dress code, probably a little inappropriate for a wine tasting. She looked a little bit more ready for kind of a cocktail party than a wine tasting.
Today, we at Firestone Vineyard are proud to present to you our newest winery and tasting room in Paso Robles. It was time to present the portrait to the wine tasters, and so I gracefully walked over like Vanna White.
I think the panel members were probably a little bit shocked when things fell over. Probably wasn't the most professional presentation of wine, but I think she made up with it with enthusiasm.
Please help me welcome the man in charge of this latest venture, Mr. Andrew Firestone.
We're really excited about showing off our newest facility, but we also have 3 new wines that we're going to show you today. And Chatar, can you help me open some of these wines up?
Gladly.
So anyway, we're going to be doing a lot of production on that. We'll probably do about 20,000 cases of the Riesling. It is, again, one of our more popular wines we've been making at the Firestone Vineyard for quite some time. And we think that the Stelvin bottling is going to really help us increase that. The Riesling doesn't take any oak price, and this will probably be right around $10. And anyway, you're going to notice a little bit of residual sugar, a little bit of fruit in there as well. This is going to be a wine that goes well. I'll give you a little help with that there.
Oh, thank you.
Any problems opening the wine?
When it came to opening the wine, I think that the twist top was a bit more familiar to her as opposed to the cork. The cork gave her a little bit of difficulty, maybe the first time that she'd ever encountered a cork. You really drill it in there, didn't you? See, not quite so deep, right there, and
Voila.
there we go.
Thank you.
If I came down to whether or not I was going to hire Chatar to pour wines in the tasting room, she probably would need to get a little more refined, probably in the dress code. So the next wine we're going to taste is a little bit of Merlot. So just give them a little bit less this time so we're able to taste with them. I think that it's safe to say that Chatar has probably held many positions in jobs of varying degrees, but bartender was probably not one of them. Can you give a toast?
Yes. I'd like to toast to the Firestone Winery and to Mr. Andrew Firestone. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. On a scale from 1 to 10, I think Chatar in front of me showed about a 2 because she fell down immediately. But she did better in front of the group of experts because I think she only knocked one thing off the table, I believe. So that immediately raises her up to about a 6. She answered some questions pretty well as she could for knowing as little as she did about wine. So for that, I give her about a 7.